Guys, got Father's Day right around the corner. Looking for something easy to cook. Little one-on-one action. Boom. How about a little sirloin cap, aka picanha, depending on how you make it. Follow along. Okay, guys. Step one: get yourself a nice sharp knife. Not that one. You want something with a nice point on it. That's a sharp knife, yes, but we want something a little bit more like this. We'll save this for something else. The reason why you want something like this is because it's got a nice sharp point. You might need that to get underneath that silver skin. If there isn't. This one's a very oddly already trimmed, masterpiece. It's pretty much already right in every way it could be. We'll go around real lightly and trying to see if there's a little bit of stuff that just doesn't look gorgeous. Remember, with this cut of meat, for those who do know, you know, for those who don't, it's better with a little bit of a fat cap on it. You know, a quarter of an inch would do it naturally. Big surprise. Pretty much a quarter of an inch. And all my silver skin's gone. Wow, this is a treat straight out of the package. It's a Costco purchase. This sirloin cap. If you cook it in a specific kind of manner, it's referred to as a picanha. It's a real big thing in the Brazilian barbecue world. They cut it on a little bit of angle like this. Steaks about this thick. Curl it up. Put it on like a skewer. Put that over direct heat. Nice bed of coals, fire action. And over in them Brazilian steakhouses, they bring it to you table and serve it by slicing it off of these big old skewers. It's pretty cool. That's not how we're going to do this though. I'm going to do the super lazy special, and I'm going to do this. Start it off in my Weber kettle, indirect for a little while until it's about 120 degrees, and then after that I'm going to turn my gas grill on, kick it in the butt, get it up hot and ready, and I am going to sear it off and make it oh so nice. What I would definitely recommend on this is scoring that fat, not deep, guys. We're not trying to break through it. Just trying to get into the fat. Do that nice pretty diamond pattern. And then what I'm going to do is season it up. Slap it in the refrigerator for a couple hours. And then we get it on the Weber. Now this could be smoked all the way through if one wanted to. This could be grilled. This could be cut into steaks and then grilled. All kinds of options. I've even heard of people cooking this like a brisket, low and slow till it's 195 degrees. And we're not doing that today. This is a sirloin style cut of meat after all. So I think this would be best served medium rare. For seasonings, I'd highly recommend a salt, pepper, garlic. For anybody who's been following along all this time, you'll probably already know which seasoning I'm going to take out. I got my own little jar of homemade stuff that I can't stop using for some darn reason or another. I just fell in love with the stuff. And yeah, we'll get this cooking, and we're going to have a good day. Remember, guys, anytime you're doing a reverse sear or any indirect cooking method, it pays to have one of these. I'm not sponsored by these guys, but I pretty much swear by their stuff. It's budget friendly. I've kicked the snot out of it over years. It doesn't break. This basically, for those who don't know, it's a quick read thermometer. Stab the meat about halfway in and give you a quick reading on what your internal temp is. This, on the other hand, comes in real handy for your smokers and your grills. It has multiple probes. I can tell the temperature of the inside temperature of my grill or smoker in one part of it, and the other part of it I can have probes going into the meat that tells me the actual temperature of the interior of the meat. This comes in super handy, like I said, especially when you're considering what I'm making today. Now granted, at $6.99 a pound, it's not going to break my bank if I screw this up, but I don't want to risk it. I don't want to be the whole, touching this side, that's medium rare, that's waste of my time. When I could just, bite the bullet and buy one of these once every couple of years. Maybe I'm still on the first batteries on both sets, still haven't killed them, and that's with 18-hour cooks in the in-between. Go poke. Oh, cool, look there's my actual temperature. And take the mystery out of it and swallow my pride and not wreck a piece of meat, I think that's worth it. Come on in. Alright guys, so a little SPG is definitely highly recommended for this, but again, season it how you want, you know. Everybody's got their own preference. This is like a roast at the end of the day, the way we're cooking it today. Less like a steak per se. So I'm okay with hitting this hard and heavy with whatever rub I want. Yeah, it dawned on me, for anybody who doesn't know how to insert a meat probe, maybe we show it. Because, you know, this is a decent sized piece of meat. You do this wrong, you're going to get the wrong temperature. We don't want that. So I've seen people measure the actual thickness of the meat. Okay? They cut that in about half. And they might go in from the top almost straight down. That's one way. I don't really prefer that method. Me personally, I'd rather eyeball where the mid-level of the meat is and then go lengthwise into it. That can be a bit of a problem too, because if you don't go perfectly straight in, it might be, oh, this is going to seem wrong in a lot of ways. It may seem like it's in the middle, but yet it could be almost near poking out the tip, like where I've got it on my pinky right now. Yep, see, like that. We don't want it by the pinky, we want it in the middle. So, whole, center. Yeah, you guys get the point. This has been dry brining overnight because yesterday I got lazy, didn't do it anyways. Figure all 25 of you that see it aren't really going to complain about it either which way. That money shot will be spectacular. Stay tuned. Hey guys, on a serious note, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can catch in on things like this. Next weekend we're going to be playing with this big old pork belly. We're going to do some things with that are probably going to blow your mind. It's up to you if you want to miss that. Catch you. Yep. Probably should have watched the weather. Welcome to New England. Yeah, so it's raining out, so my idea of doing a indirect just totally went down the crapper. Only because I don't have any cover to keep a grill underneath and I'm not chasing the temperature. So keep it in mind, this picanha at the current moment, or sirloin cap, is actually in the form of roast. So I guess we could do the roast 101, and this is a great lesson in improvising. Stuff a meat probe in it, try to keep it, thermometer, try to keep it about halfway in. And I'm just going to roast it at 350 degrees, and when it nears being done, we'll crank up the broiler and toast up that crust. Slice, serve, and be done with it. I guess this is a 101 and improvise. Alright guys, we're going to rest this out till we hit about 135 degrees. So it'll probably rest for about 10 minutes. And yeah, then we're going to slice her up. She did develop a nice crust, granted, even though it was baked instead of grilled. But hey, it's the real world, guys. Sometimes you got to improvise, and you know what? At the same time, not everybody's got a grill. Alright guys, I mean, that don't look bad, does it? It's got a nice crust on it still. Got a little crisp, little crunch action. Let's give it a cut open. We're going to take a look right in the center of it and break every rule that we should be following. Oh my God, that's so tender. You see that? And I mean, that was a pretty thick piece of meat right there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So juicy. Oh God, that rub is stellar. Oh, that's beautiful. Get a nice little cut of that and see what we got going on. We'll keep it thin. This was a pretty good size sirloin cap, guys. I figure this one was just short of 4 pounds. That's hot. Oh my God, that looks so nice. Maybe we'll pull you back up for the my lighting in here sucks. Get all that juice. And this rested for a good 15-20 minutes, guys. Get out of the picture. Oh my God, look at that. Now we got some light.
Definitely need to get more lighting.
That happens. You do what you can with what you got. Let's give this a taste. It's pretty tender. I still think I would have liked it a little bit better if I had smoked it first, but for a nice improvised, you can't really beat this. It's got that extra rich, robust beefiness. Yeah, no, I dig this. This was good. Make it.